The July Revolution of 2024 in Bangladesh was a seismic moment in the country's political history, an uprising that began with student protests and ended with the fall of a long-standing government. What sparked the revolution? Quota Reform Movement. Initially, students protested against the reinstatement of a controversial job quota system, which they saw as unjust and discriminatory. Judicial trigger. On June 5, 2024, the High Court overturned a 2018 government order that had abolished quotas, reigniting public outrage. Authoritarianism and corruption, years of alleged electoral manipulation, suppression of dissent, and economic inequality fueled the fire. Timeline of events. Date Z event July 1 to 9. Dhaka University students led protests including Bangla blocked and movement begins nationwide. July 14 to 15. The High Court's verdict reinstating the July quota sparked July protests, and was further fueled by Hasina's bad remarks to students as Razakar's child. Videos of Chhatra League attacks on unarmed students spread online, igniting public outrage. July 16, leave to appeal filed in the appellate division. Road blockades, violence spread nationwide and 6 deaths. In Rangpur, police firing killed Abu Saeed, intensifying public anger. July 17 to 18, clashes erupted at a Dhaka University funeral. Many people, including journalists, were killed in police firing at Jatrabari. Internet was shut down. Attacks, vandalism, and arson targeted government and private establishments. July 19, 3 leaders of protesters met with ministers. Sarjiz Alam and Hasnat Abdullah, and co-coordinator, Hazib al-Islam, presented 8-point demands. July 20, massive clashes and a nationwide curfew left hundreds dead. The anti-discrimination student movement vowed to continue the shutdown with 9 demands, including a public apology from the Prime Minister and the resignation of 2 ministers. July 21 to 22, the High Court verdict was overturned as the Supreme Court set quotas at 93% merit and 7% reserved, leaving the government free to amend it any time. July 26, DB police took 3 coordinators Nahid Islam, Asif Mahmood, and Abu Bakr Majumdar into custody. July 29 to August 1, Jamaat Shibur politics banned. Clashes resume nationwide. March for Justice program is held to demand justice for the murders and re-attacks on students, clashes and bloodshed. August 2, a mass procession was attacked and clashed, and 2 people, including the police, were reported dead. August 3, from the central Shahid Minar, students raised a single demand to step down Hasina. August 4, Awami League announced to take to the field on the first day of movement, as clashes killed hundreds nationwide. The next day, students called for a march to Dhaka from Shaba. July 3-6, mass uprising forces Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to resign and flee to India. August 8, Nobel laureate Dr. Muhammad Yunus appointed chief advisor of an interim government. Human cost. Deaths, estimates range from 834 to over 1,500 people killed. Injuries, more than 11,000 reported injured. Arrests, over 11,700 detained during the crackdown. Legacy and impact. Political shift. The revolution ended Sheikh Hasina's nearly 16-year rule and led to a constitutional crisis. Youth power. Gen Z and student activists were central to the movement, using digital platforms and creative protest methods. Global solidarity. International figures praised the uprising as a fight for dignity and sovereignty. Ongoing reform. Conferences and discussions continue to explore rebuilding institutions and ensuring justice.